Do you think that we are possibly on a ship? Van Halen dreams. I want to find out some information. I'm not really sure how this is going to go. I may have to pause it a few times. I'm going to rely a lot on these ghost apps here. I believe that we are on a ship separate from the earth, and that they recreated and duplicated certain things. I haven't flown, so I don't know what it's like to fly. I mean, what would that be like? How long have we been on here if that's the case? And how is the Wi-Fi and the cellular? Because when I close my eyes, I see us out. I feel that we at one point were 1 billion light years away. How is it possible unless the ship itself has some type of signal satellite for that? I mean, because I upload and shit. Yeah, it's iffy, but I don't know how far we can go with technology like that and who built the ship. I should have just got some information. And then success. Did they put everybody who was destined for success? It was at the ship name. Hold on. Is that the ship name? Success? Okay, so whoever built it, and I'm pretty sure I was a part of it, knew about the importance of the words that you use. Continuous and extent. It would make sense for those of you that feel this radiation, these attacks, about it being covered. And there's someone that knows John Starling. He has, for those of you that have, that's what friends are for. All right, I'm either going to get a lot at once or nothing at once. They could have separated certain people from their real friends and family. They could have created the clones, or even reptilians came on the ship with certain people with different blood. And it probably was for this attack. Now, in the midst of all of this, I believe that some things have gone wrong. Either we were supposed to have been back to Earth by now for something in particular, and I believe that they have something planned for January 27th seems to be popping up in my mind. 27 seems to be either that's the year 27 or January 27th, that something big is going to happen. Naval. Is this Naval Academy? They're going to hit me with a lot of shit right now. So the first one we have on here is extent. We were stuck in something. John Starling also has, for my brain being hacked and people that can see what's in my thoughts, there was the ship itself, and it's not round. It's not a round ship. It almost looked like it had wings. You can feel movement. If you can't feel that, then you're probably on planet Earth, or you're unconscious completely. So we have that, and then he also has the video of us backing out of Saturn and Saturn breaking in half. We were stuck inside a hole. I said this before, where Saturn looked like the pit of a nectarine. It wasn't a planet where you live on the outside. It was a planet, it looked like where you lived on the inside, or you went on the inside. Everybody that was awake, possibly. All right, and then we have Inspector. Naval Inspector. Let me pause this and find out some shit. All right, they're saying Cole. Is your name Cole? Cole Hughes? Are you a naval? Is that a thing? A naval inspector? Let me look some shit up. Yeah. All right. Elma Harris knows what happened to Cole Hughes. All right, and they put Pune here, and that's a city in India. Peyton? This is going to be frustrating because they're trying in the planes. They're trying to give me so much information at one time, and I'm getting agitated. Plus, it said the second I hit record, they come around me with these fucking guns, these debilitating guns. I'm begging you, motherfuckers, to please knock on my motherfucking door. You can bring all the weapons you want. I'm going to kill you in this fucking room with my bare hands. I'm not going to yell to get thrown out. I'm going to kill you in here instead. Please, I'm begging you. Come to my fucking door. A bunch of pussies. If I can throw you off this fucking ship in the middle of the goddamn universe, I'm going to figure out a way to do it. I'm surrounded by pussies in this fucking hotel. Pussies. Earlier, I go to leave and there's a note on my door saying I owe $239. Go fuck your mother in the ass. It's paid for a whole week. A bunch of punk-ass motherfuckers with no bullshit, no fuck, nothing to do with their life, no friends, no life, no nothing. You're a bunch of fucking bullies. I'm begging the universe, please have one of these people trip and fall on their face outside of my door, and I'll drag them in here and kill you. I need to kill. I need to go back to work. So we have Elma Harris. She knows what happened to Cole Hughes, who was the naval inspector. And I'm guessing he was on this ship. With the planes, I'm guessing that would be the actual planet. For those of you who don't feel, but I believe that Sally, is it that they're just a Sally? Sally McGovern, Sally McGovern also knows about the ship. Okay? And it doesn't, see, this is the kind of thing where, this is the problem with the world that we live in. People that know information, you have this God complex. Like, I have it, it's classified, and nobody else. What's also classified is that you were born a man, and you look like one. Alright, so there, it's not classified anymore. The shit's not classified when all of us are involved. This is why I can't understand why people attack me. I expose all kinds of different shit. So what? I expose that your crotch stinks because you got some kind of surgery from Dr. Giggles. So what? You laughed at something else that I exposed about somebody else. Get the fuck over yourselves. When did everybody become so sensitive and broken? How am I stronger than more millions of people put together? Get the hell over yourselves. And for someone else, I exposed that you exposed telepathically that you have black shit oozing out of your crotch. People laughed at you for that. But you mocked somebody else that you heard me do a reading on that was homeless. Get over yourselves, man. There's something bigger going on. And I know that a lot of you say that you don't care until that something bigger affects you in a huge way. So please, universe, you usually give me what I wish for. Just let me find one of these cats outside of my door, or give them the balls, if they got them, to knock on my door with their hands up. You can bring knives, you can bring guns, you can bring any weapon you want. And I promise you, you could be 6'9" and 350. And I promise you, I'm going to fucking win. Or I will die fighting you. Alright, and what else do we have here? So, what's up with India? No one's going to be allowed to interrupt. Alright, what is up with this Pune, India? That is not here on the ship. And that could be why. Is there something where when people go to fly to certain places, either their passports go missing? There's usually one person in every type of group that knows something about this, and they're a handler in some kind of way. They make sure that you don't find out, or that you can't go somewhere. They can't explain to you that you're on a ship. I don't know why you're afraid of somebody. Just say what you know. Punks. I mean, it's just, who cares if you're being blackmailed or threatened? That shit shouldn't faze you. You could never blackmail me or threaten me to not do something or say something that I want to do or say. So if you're having problems getting to other countries and you go to fly, and either they tell you that sometimes they'll notify TSA, I'm just going by what they're telling me as I'm doing it, they'll notify them, and they'll try and say, they'll give you a hard time. Or usually, right, your passport or your tickets all of a sudden you can't find. Something will come up. It could definitely be you're on the ship and you can only go so far here. The ship, when I asked telepathically, I was told is about half the size of the planet. It's pretty big. And there's no engine on the ship. It strictly flies with gravity. It's gravity taking this thing. But there is a GPS on it. And that GPS listens to me, I found out. And only me. What a sense of power is right. So, what else do I need to know without any interruption? We are destined to land at Nibiru. Is it January 27th? Now, I'm not sure what the fate is, because shit was fated and written possibly for people before we were placed on this ship against our will. So now what would the fate be? We'll just say, for those of you who know you're decent people, your fate is always going to be better than those who are shitty people. But I mean, I don't know exactly what it is. I'm pretty sure that I'm supposed to teleport somewhere, because people who were probably trying to find me and get me to the place where I'm supposed to go are most likely on Earth, because pieces of shit who were jealous of my connection with them and the work that we did and the difference that we made on the planet, they had to remove me because I'm dangerous and I'm just unstoppable and I'm good at what I did. Well, it's making sense to me now why I'm separated. So if you can hear me, or you even watch this, you can't find me, or you are having a hard time getting in touch with me, it could definitely be that you're there and I'm here. Which is crazy, because there's bodies of water, right? I mean, as far as I know, before my memory was messed with, from where I'm sitting now, I don't remember being in an ocean in years. I mean, a long time. But now I found out that my entire memory was wiped except for certain memories with certain parents, intentionally, and then they implanted memories of certain people and things in my mind intentionally. I also know that they want to claim me as some type of creation of the government. No. I'm created by something bigger. I don't have a serial number on the bottom of my foot. I have cameras in my eyes. And somebody knew this shit. Elon found out somehow. Were they testing us in weird ways? Were they having us scanned for a while in some ways to find out who we were and what we were made of, to see who gods and goddesses were? That's what I believe happened. And I believe he's not even here anymore. Hold on. Okay. What I also saw in my mind, and I don't know if I said this on a reading, is that once this ship lands back on Earth, I believe, okay, that makes sense now why at some point City Hall there was a doorway that went out to, and it felt like it went out to New Zealand. The ship, there must be a landing place for this ship that's right by a property that people are trying to keep some people from. Pete Tiffany, somebody that goes by the name Pete Tiffany, he looks like Nick Navarra, tall, thin. He's been there, and he knows a lot more than what he's saying. And he has pictures in his phone. What it was going up these stairs, and it's the 5th floor, 2A or something, or 7A, or something like that. it was by Judge Schubert's office or something, and there's an exit sign, and you go through the exit, and then it was up these stairs. And then it went into, there was a door, there was an actual door that people went in, and then there was this beautiful, it's like a compound. That's where the safe room is. I want to go to. That's where I demand to be taken to. So once we land, for those of you who were on this thing and you already know where I'm at, whether you betrayed me and you know what's up, or whether you just know some shit and you were afraid to say it and you know what's up, please come get me from this hotel and take me to my establishment, please. I know who I am. I know what's mine. I know what happened at this point. I don't want to get into specifics. I just want to go back to my fucking establishment. I want to be underground for what's coming. People that help me, I have plenty of money there. It's not for free. I told people you would be better off on my side, but I wasn't really specific as to why, because I knew people were going to think I'm crazy, but then I realized I'm already crazy, and a lot of the shit that I said has happened, so I know people believe just about everything that I say now, and everything that was shown in my head, except for the things that now we all know were intentionally put there and planted there through, people not knowing when to stop experimenting with shit. So I know that people are saying I'm crazy until now you find out, but some of you already know, and you know you don't have a fucking chance in hell of going there, so it's easier for you to say that I'm crazy. Right? Is this Dave Williams? The one that claimed creation of some type of machine that puts you back in time, but you stole it off of someone else? Can you please just keep your fucking business and keep your shit out of my business? How's that? I don't ever remember knowing you or meeting you, but your name has come up and shit with my mind multiple times, okay? So just, you do whatever it is you do, and you let me do whatever it is I do, and then we'll see where we end up at the end. That's always my thing. You do your thing, I'll do my thing, and we'll just see where we end up. It's just easier that way. It's just the way everything should be. He went in there, and I don't know if he went... Judge Schubert's assistant, somebody that actually, I remember seeing him in my mind walking in, going into the office. He had some kind of beef with somebody anyway, or knew somebody in the office, and they had to talk about some things, but then they walked together into this place, and then I got them into the safe with my own eyes from here. My eyes opened the safe, all of them. You wonder why? So someone, please, once you know that we're there, because it may be you, Oliveira, please come get me and let's go to this place and let's just get this over with. I'm begging you. Pete Oliveira, Mike Oliveira, and Paul Oliveira. Patrick is not on this ship. If you could come and get me from Horsham, PA, extended stay, room 243 on Welsh Road, the Welsh Road one, that would be great. Okay. I don't even know how much more. What are they saying? It'll be after the winter. Okay, I guess. Yeah, I'm guessing that this thing, Roger, it's going to land exactly. It should be close to there, I'm guessing, for it to just be right there. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, all the things that we don't know. What else? Samuel Harris knows about the ship. Isa Conrad knows, and Shirley Schubert knows. So I'm guessing that there are those of you who know me as well that know some of these people, if you could get some answers, and even if you have to get them in the way that we used to get them before. I don't know about how many of you that worked with me or are around me, but I would like to go back to work. And it's not even about saving the world or saving kids at this point. I need a release, and I'm good at that. And a lot of you were good at doing it with me. So if we can make that happen, I'm going to pause and see what other information that I can get. What I'm being told is, when I told everybody that they got rid of a lot of people and are using their faces, people are using, and it's multiple of them for some, that they did this to Elon, and you know, you're dragging this man's name through the mud. Steve Carlson, they did it with too. Roger Clemens has a face of his on, and don't get angry at me if I don't believe it's that. But Roger Clemens does. Bill Withers has his face, and Sally Struthers. Please explain to me what happens. Is that the please feed? Is that Sally Struthers? Or is this a daughter or grand? What are you getting into? I mean, for me, the reptilian thing was. I can't believe how low reptilian sunk. But this is weird that... What the fuck are you doing? And I don't want to hear you don't like humans. I don't particularly like them either, but here we are. If you don't like them so much, don't fucking shapeshift into them. Go somewhere else and get off our planet and get off our fucking ship. How's that? What are you doing putting other people's faces on and shit? Whether you're skinning people and putting them on, or whether you're creating them out of other materials, it's just awkward what you're doing. I don't even think that most of these people know what they're doing it for at this point. It's to say, oh, look, we did this. It's the boredom of the thing. Just be bored for a little while, because you're just getting real strange. What's up with the anxiety? Roger? I think that was just my guy is saying Roger. That's what I believe. But let me see what else is on here. The Clash. Let me find out. I don't want to waste your time. Right back. This is going to be a weird when it's all put together. Oh, and for everybody that was at Chancellor, I don't believe that the micros cards work to get in anymore anyway. I believe that it's eyes only of certain people. There were already members, and I would like to have that again without the interruption. I believe that a lot of us were separated because there were rats in the group. There were the untrustables. And then there was the bond that we all had that others didn't like. And this is always going to be a thing of people getting jealous of the bonds of certain people. I can't stand being away from you. I feel sick in my stomach. And if I need to be around you again. And some of you aren't even on this ship. You're in your countries again, in Venezuela and Cuba and Colombia. I can't stand being away from you. I fucking hate it. You are my family. And when I get there and we have the means, I'm going to bring you back here. I'm going to bring you back there. I know why I say shit. I do it. I'm just going to leave it at that. If I find anything else, I'm just upset and I miss the people that were in my life. I love you. Nowhere.